Hey, what's going on, guys? Double 18 Set Shadow here. So, this time around, we've had the Bro Discord tournaments going on for standard these days, and I'm gonna go over some cards that have been making some strides in the tops over there. And of course, we've still got set 11 coming up for September. Although we won't be covering any of the glitter cards today, it's mostly just going to be around more when it comes to the Bro tournaments this time, and a few other things as we talk about them. But the first one I want to go over for today's Market Watch is Teasing Spiritualist Zorga Masks, which has been making a few tops in Bro. And taking a look at prices on this one, the triple rare is under $1 to start off with. It has an FFR and a secret rare variant where the FFR is currently $45 base with a market price of 51-ish. And then you've got the secret rare, which is 288-ish, while the market price is 313 to start. Zorga is a pretty solid deck to play in today's format. Very power-based and can continuously build board. It can get really scary, even going second, given the ability to Persona Ride on its first ride, utilizing the mask. Taking a look at the SPs of the ride line for it, we have Rancor Chain, which the SP right now is still selling over $30, more like 33 right now. There are only 4 listings available, 3 of which are under 35, and then there's one listing after that for 55 and 3 copies. Then you have Black Tier Husk Dragon, which is the grade 2 of the ride line, currently selling for what, 18-ish dollars right now, and you have listings as low as 1950. They're all sitting around the 1950 to $22 range, so significantly cheaper than Rancor Chain is, but still a bit up there. Of course, they're ride chain items, or ride line cards, so you only need one of each. Witch of Accumulation Sequana has matched up in terms of its double rare and its FR's rates. We're looking at 2 listings left on the double R, starting at $12, and then the FR has $12 as its base. And if we look at what listings are available, 12, 13, 13.50. So if you're looking to pick up Sequana, first I tell you, you might want to hold off because we do have the reprint full art coming as shop promos for set 11. But if you don't want to wait and would prefer to have the FR, it's better to pick this up right now given that the double R has matched it in price. Sylvan Hornbeast Alpin is also going up in value and is short on listings thanks to Magnolia Mask. We've got 2 listings left on the triple R for this one, starting at about $11, and then the FFR has 6 listings, as low as 49 right now. If you were watching the anime episode from this past week, you'll know that Griffogila got some new support cards, including a new Rida. And with that, we've seen some movements on the top end of this card. The DSR has been getting bought out to the point of 120, selling at, let's see, 75 all the way to $96. And now we have listings as low as 120, which immediately start to go all the way up to 250. So yeah, hype is hype. We'll just have to see how that goes, as it's still a pretty complicated deck to play with the new Vortex variant. But the FFR for this one is also in buyout status. Someone just bought 3 copies for $61 or $62, but they're available as low as $60 right now, and then they just continue to go up on that front. However, the triple rare is not really seeing too much of a buyout, but it is $6 base and 13 listings left, so there's still availability on that front. Operate Master Free Hut has seen a drop on its triple rare with listings as low as $10 again. So if you're looking to pick up for Wellstrop, it's not a bad price, and it's still usable with decks like Vanguard, so $10 is still not a bad price to pick up the triple rare at. And going back into bro-based decks, Fest Magica Willista is still looking pretty good despite having the highest representation in the bro tournaments. 31 listings for its triple rare, and it's still under $10 right now at about $8.50. But if you want the FFR, we're still looking at 181 base for that one with 12 listings on that front. Crossing Illumirays, which is the common gem to play in Willista now, is under $10, just barely, and still has a number of listings right around $10, so not much to worry about on that front if you're trying to pick it up, but given the bro tournament success of it, we'll have to see how it goes, so this might still be a good price point to pick it up at. Although, I feel like Willista may start to fall out as we see a few other decks start to pile in. But Ophelia is still up there in price. And it's $55 for the triple rare base right now. And if you want the SP, $90 base. 9 listings on the triple rare at this point, 3 listings on the SP. And then you also had the reveals for Herminia last week, which didn't really send the triple rare very high up, but it is short on listings, but it always has been. 4 listings for as low as $6, and then you've got the SP for as low as $15, which has 3 listings. There's only 1 LSR copy on the market right now. Let's see if this has sold at all. It has. 200, 200, 190. Yep. This card has been selling close to 200 right now for its LSR, and it's pretty solid with the new support that it's getting. But to be fair, I'm not even sure if you need to play the original Herminia with the new build. I feel like you can just play the new one. But to be fair, just like with Fortia, you need more Herminias to be able to use its skill to the max for the first ride anyway. Then you've got Immense Aptitude Rally, which is currently a $20 card for its triple rare, and it has no copies left for its FFR. This is the prime support card for Herminia right now, having the ability to perform drive checks on the rear guard circle. And so I had mentioned how this card was starting to see buyouts early, and now with Herminia having a pretty solid secondary grade 3, it's just up there. If we take a look at how much it's actually been selling for, $13.50, $14 basically. So for it to sell at $20 wouldn't be too surprising, but we'll see what happens on that front. And then you've also got Cooling Heart Yuika's FFR, which if you were looking at my post, you'd know that there was a copy that went up for $500 a little while ago, and it did end up selling a few days ago. Ultimately, this FFR is a rare find on TCG Player and just continues to go up in value as we see. It's insane, and of course, the Triple R is also still pretty high up in value if we take a look. Yeah, the Triple Rare and the reprint are both still just under $50 at this point, and with Set 4 now having another print of it coming, we would hope to see some more quantities of it that will hopefully keep the price dropping. But until that happens, Willista does use this card, so it's going to maintain some value for a while. Thesis, we're just going to have to keep covering this every so often, but $65 right now for the base of the promo, and then the foil is currently available for $80 minimum. But we have other promos that are falling out from last month, like Flow Strike Brave Shooter, which is now $12 to pick up for its base, and then the foil copy is $25, where its market price is $35. So that's quite a bit of a drop out there. And to wrap up today's Market Watch is Elementaria Sanctitude, the Order Perfect Guard, where I want to point out that we finally have the flip on which one is more valuable. The full art that came out of the more recent promo packs only has 7 listings as low as $22.34, And the original promo that came from the starter decks is now 1947 base and 13 listings. So I'm sure more players are going to just keep going after the full art, and the original promo is just going to be looked at as a item to pick up if it just becomes too expensive to pick up the full arts. And of course, you have the World Finals version from 2022, which only has one $800 listing right now, but no market price, so no sales have happened on that front. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys later.